What's up, everybody? Audits of Freedom here. Going to be doing a nice Sunday afternoon audit at the Cape Coral City Police Department. I already got an unmarked car. Yeah. I don't know what he's up to. He just came out of the police department there. Sorry about that. It went silent, but yeah, it just kind of came out of nowhere. I literally just got out here not too long ago. There is people over here beside this park, though. I see people sitting off in the background, but there's a park over there, and I think all the city parks right now are closed because of this pandemic. Oh, and I do apologize for the portrait mode or whatever. I can't get the landscaping to work on my camera system right now, so I haven't done this view, I don't think, ever since I've ever audited. It's always been in the longer mode or the widescreen. So today I'd figure I'd mix it up a little bit. Also be looking for, these audits also if you're not on YouTube or don't have access, or it's down and Facebook's up, the Audit Freedom Facebook page too. I'll mirror a lot of my stuff in there, and there's actually some newer videos in there sometimes, but I try to keep everybody updated with other auditors. That's mainly why I have that page, to give you guys real news reports on police brutality, when they do bad, when they do good, and you can kind of see what outweighs what in there. And then, other auditors' videos. Try to do it both. Sorry, I'm just flipping around quick, guys. Just don't know where that there's a gas pump over there that I think the officers actually fill up their gas. So that's probably where he's at. We're gonna see if if there's any new notifications here on the windows, or any barriers, or this used to be this lobby is pretty much unlocked 24/7, but I noticed on their Facebook page they sent out a thing. That's just a shame. They just throw their damn mask out here in the parking lot. Whoever did that should be ashamed. Nobody here. It's like a ghost town. But yeah, back to the doors. They said it was supposed to be locked or whatever. Like everything's locked. No safe zone. Yeah, it will be closed. Exit only. Yep, they are all closed, closed, closed. And that number there is the same on both of these, so if you need to get a hold of somebody. No fingerprints. I wonder why. This is the Cape Coral, Florida Police Department, for anybody that has never seen these videos out here. It's the rear of the employee parking on the back of the police department. Boy, that thing almost looks so realistic. What are you looking at? Staring at me. I feel like there's a camera in there or something. He's staring at me. Yeah, again, I hope everybody's okay out there, man. I hope you and your families and auditors, everybody, I hope you're okay. And you're staying safe and you're staying healthy. Because, you know, I love you guys. You know, I don't want nothing to happen to anybody. Can we all just get along? The other video I did, I had a video, it was today or earlier, where I was talking, they were talking about the burrowing owls here in Cape Coral, Florida. And they, you know, they set up in people's front yards and all this stuff. This is what I was telling you, like over here, there's like these little white little PVCs and like little sticks that look like crosses for them to perch onto, people putting their yards everywhere. I used to think when I moved here that everybody had a pet cemetery in their front damn yard. I really did. I didn't know what the hell that was. I mean, come on, if you don't know what this is, what the hell would you think this was if you walked up here? See the little sticks? It looks like a little pet cemetery. I was like, man, there's a lot of dead animals here in Florida. What the hell? All right, so we're around the back side street of the Cape Coral Police Department. Is one of the gates, enter-exit gate. And then they've got a dual gate on the other side is where we're heading now. It's where everybody comes in and out. I used to have a lot of squad cars and stuff back over there, but it looks like the city utilities they're taking over all that. Not really sure what that little trailer, they have a couple trailers or something over there, mobile homes. Not really sure what they are. It's a nice tall wall. And if you are out here and you're new and you're auditing, you know, just bring, you know, make sure you got a good selfie stick with you that extends up and you can see over the wall here very easily. I mean, they're not really they're trying to conceal stuff here, but as far as the eyes of the law, you know, you're on a public sidewalk. They can't restrict your eyes. There's no law against you extending a stick. Now, if you extend the stick over the fence, that might be a different story. I'm not really sure about that. Anybody listen to this, they could probably, if you could comment, maybe answer that. But like if I take the stick and extend it over the fence instead of just up and down, then I'm wondering if it's even an inch over, is that considered they're probably up in the air? Because I thought there was like some kind of weird law where a certain amount of footage in the air that you own over your property. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I've been back here before doing this and I don't have too many issues. So I just don't like people recording them here. Well, that gate's working fast. Thank you. I don't know what that's for. I guess because they're going out and protecting and serving the community or whatever, and with the virus thing going on. Yeah, pretty much this property, I'll show you, it goes, you got those gates and then it just kind of goes down here on another road, Nicholas Parkway, and then this wall continues up the side around all the back of the property. But yeah, this is a good area, and across the street where City Hall is and the post office, and there's a couple other government buildings. If you're looking to get out and do some audits and learn some stuff, this is definitely a good area to come. And it's so far out here, it's been minimum harassment. It wasn't even really harassment. I mean, it was more of a, what the hell is this? I've never seen nobody doing audits. We're brand new here. Nobody has ever done any audits here. And I think I pretty much, unless you could find one, as far as the dates and everything, I was the first one out here to do an audit. And I started one day like a year ago after I had started talking to High Desert Community Watch. And man, he is the pimp daddy, Mac daddy of audits. Man should have 1 million subscribers by now. But if you want to learn something and know the law and different ways to talk to officers and different lines to use. He's a really good guy to talk to, especially, you know, if you're pinned up or something and you got a question, you know, maybe something legal, he might know, you know, who to tell you to talk to, and or even if you're in the Cali area, he would be an awesome person to go audit with. Have the most respect for that guy. I have a lot of respect for SGV News too. Him, High Desert and SGV News, they've been out on audits together, and I tell you, that's like my favorite. They are brutal. And I hope Furry Potato is doing good out there, because I haven't heard from her ass in a long time. I've emailed her, and she used to email me back and say hi or whatever, and I don't hear shit from her now. I just hope she's okay. She just kind of doesn't have the same intensity anymore on her audits. She gets it done and still educates you and does a great job. I'm not down on her, cracking on her or anything, but she used to just, you know, get really brutal. There's people riding scooters and shit down here. That's funny. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Wonder how many actual people are working today. Well, that fence must be really fast, because they get in there quick. And the whole thing about this is not to bait the police, no matter what they say, of how I do with this camera, or even what I say. And I'm not as brutal as some of the other auditors, but, you know, it's just to, you know, test them as far as they should know the First Amendment. They should know this is legal. They should know that suspicious activity is not a crime. You're not breaking any laws being suspicious. You could be out here with a full bandana and everything on and over your face, looking like you're about to rob the damn place, and they can't do nothing. I mean, yes, anybody can ask, but it's just how they ask, how they approach you. That if they would just change their approach, then there wouldn't be a problem. And then if they would actually educate, you know, whoever called in on you, or if another officer that knew, you know, his boss came out, a lieutenant or whatever came out and said, no, you know, legally he's right, and educated him right in front of us, even on camera, that would be great. But on camera, it's probably not going to happen. So that's 2 or 3 officers now I've seen. One in the beginning of this video, and then I think that was an officer that pulled in. It was a civilian car, and then the one cop there a couple minutes ago. So I'm sure the word's out that I am out here recording. But again, I will say, you know, the past few times if I've had any encounter with these guys, it's been really professional. And they've stepped up to defending, you know, or you know, honoring their oath. Now, Lee County Sheriff, which is like Fort Myers, all Lee County, all that, that's a different story. I haven't done enough. I've done a lot of videos on them, but I haven't had a lot of contact. I've had some contact, and I didn't really have many issues. I mean, I've went out on surprise visits to that damn place in Lehigh at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, they showed up, 2 or 3 of them, but I walked out of there without giving my name, and I don't even think that was asked. And it was just more of, you know, just kind of a suspicious thing. You're like, what are you doing? I mean, anybody with common sense in their right mind is going to come up and ask you that. And then that's another thing I don't like about a lot of auditors. It's like, oh my God, he hurt my feelings. He asked me, what am I doing? Dude, just answer it. That's not giving in to, you know, just saying they violated your rights, or you like cops, or whatever the reason is you started doing audits. It has nothing to do with that. It's just, I mean, anybody would ask you that. They don't have to be a cop. It's just, I would ask somebody that. But that doesn't mean that I'm against their constitutional rights. It's just, not every day you see somebody standing around with a camera beside a gate like I am, or somewhere in the middle of the night, recording stuff from a public sidewalk. They do not know what you're doing, and they have every right to ask. Do you have to tell them? No. You have rights. But, I guess it's up to you if you want to be a dickhead or not. But, I mean, just be straight up, man. You don't have to tell them what you're doing. Just come up with something. Oh, drop something. So, I guess that's the main reason I wanted to come out here, guys, today, to reach back out to you and tell you that I'm sorry I haven't been on here that much. And, I have a commitment to you guys to supply you with more education out here, and First Amendment audits and education out here in Lee County. And I will, honor it and keep up to it more and more in the coming days. But, I just want other auditors that, if you're going to be calling yourself an auditor, to act like one. Be professional. You can cuss them out or cuss at them or whatever. I'm not saying that. I'm just, don't flip out and then the whole audit's blown because, oh, he said, well, what are you doing? Who the hell cares? That shouldn't be enough to blow up on you and make you go crazy. So, and if you're trying to change it up and you're trying to learn more, and maybe you're doing that stuff because you really you're not educated in your rights, you're only educated in a little of them, or you haven't studied the blueprints or the schematic, the GPS locations for properties to know where you can go, reach out, man. Call us other auditors, text us, email us. There's plenty out here. A gate coming out the gate here. They're on full patrol today, though. So. Good.
Staying safe out of this pandemic?
Oh yeah, man. How y'all doing?
Good.
It's good. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm surprised that y'all busy.
Oh, we're all right. Stay safe.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good. Are you just doing a camback on me?
No, I'll just give you a photo.
Is that a company phone? Okay.
Good day.
Okay. I'm gonna FOIA that. So you see this, guys? I just talked all this goodness about this police department. Guy comes out, and I asked him if that was a company phone. He said no. So I could take that 100 different ways as harassment, which it was. I'll let you be the judge of that. But that's pretty bad that I've been out here hundreds of times and that shit still exists out here. So it's no excuse for it. Let's hope that he's new, because I didn't have that problem, and I was under an understanding here several times that they don't have a problem with the First Amendment here. And as you can see, I'm on a public street, public sidewalk. Didn't stand in their walkway and block their traffic coming in and out. Wasn't being unsafe. He starts out a pleasant conversation with me. And if you notice, the whole conversation, he didn't ask me what I was doing. So, that's different. Huh. Now, granted, you've probably seen on these videos several times that there's probably about 100 cameras out here and even at their front door and at their lobby there, and they've got more than enough pictures of me and video of me. So must be like a ship change or something. So I'm gonna say he failed on that encounter. That was a fail for that specific officer, which, you know, I guess I had a brain fart. I was more shocked that he had his phone out and told me it was his personal phone, and it was like, I meant to get his name and badge, but I've got his tag and his car number and everything. So I decided to put in a complaint, because it is kind of weird that you would admit that that wasn't your company phone and you're using your personal phone. Please comment on that, guys. I want you guys to comment on that for me when you watch this video, please, of what you think on that interaction, what should be done. Should I put the number on here for and the address for the Cape Coral Police Department, so we can all just basically let them know by email and by phone? They do have a website too. You tell me what I should do, what you would think, what you would do in that situation with that officer a few minutes ago that was taking a picture of me on his personal phone. How you thought that encounter was. Please let me know. Comment it up. So we're walking it back around the front of the police department now. That's just crazy, man. That just lets me down, you know. And they've done so good out here in the past. Doesn't matter if they're new or not. They should know about this shit. They should know that honor their oath. And why are you going to harass a citizen out here taking pictures while you're on duty? And, you know, to know that you're at your police department, which has tons of cameras. Shit, even one way up there that zoomed right up your nose. So this is back at the front of the police department. And I think I'm going to go ahead and make one more trip around the back. Getting my exercise in. What else do I got to do but sit around, you know, and do nothing all day? And so I think that it's an awesome idea to be out here getting some exercise and exercising my body and my brain, and getting harassed by cops. Who knows? I may have to run. And I'm all warmed up from all this walking. And I don't have no virus. So if you do hear me coughing and stuff, you know, people forget we're right into like the main part of allergy season in pollen, especially down here in the South, like where I'm from, South Carolina. Man, there's so many pine trees in South Carolina. Anybody on here that knows what pine trees are, or if you live around them, you get so much yellow pollen. Like it almost looks like a damn caked up heroin bar, like a kilo, just a block of it. It's just crazy. But yeah, man, you get sick off that crap. Supposed to rain. They said it was going to rain out here today. We haven't had rain like over a couple months now, it seems. All the ponds and stuff are like half empty. God, stupid cop. The more I sit here and stew about it, I'm about to go live. It just pisses me off. Normally I do, guys. I'll go live. But I'm having issues with the picture part on my phone, and as far as the actual live setting and stuff, just having I have to get new equipment or upgrade what I got. and what I'm wanting, I'm being too picky and it's so expensive. But I'll get there one day. Yeah, he started out the conversation real good. Was polite, and then just boom, just throws the phone out there. But again, the main thing about that whole thing is he did not say, "Hey, what are you doing out here?" Or, which wouldn't have provoked me anyway, as we were just talking about before that incident. It's just he didn't say nothing other than "How are you doing?" and that's the kind of you want that kind of confrontation, or when they confront you, don't immediately you go into investigation mode. What the hell? Where'd you come from? Where did you come from? Are you supposed to be out here? You're not my doggy. Whose doggy here you are? This dog scared the hell out of me. Come walking up on me. I don't even, one of these houses over here he belongs to. God, he about to give me a heart attack. Come up licking my leg. Thank you. He didn't make it all the way in. I think I see somebody right through the gate there. Yep. I guess they're, hopefully they don't have no problem with me out here. Surprised any of these houses. One of these people across the street might have called in and said there's this guy walking back and forth with his phone. That's possible too. And again, it's like you would expect it, Oh, it's his dog. Yeah, the guy across the street in the van. Lord have mercy, my heart is pounding. That dog just, man, made my heart stop. Looks like a little black lab or something. And if Jerry Atkins, I know you always comment on my posts and you get to watch this video. I haven't seen any ducks yet. I'm sorry, sir. Jerry likes the ducks. And then what he's talking about, if you guys watch the videos where I go out to Fort Myers Police Department a lot and the jail down there and all that, there's a lot of ducks that hang out on the top of the police department. They got a sign that says Fort Myers Police Department, and the ducks just hang out on it and shit all over it. I mean, there's just crap everywhere, or they could be spy ducks. There's so many conspiracies about these ducks. But it's really fun, and it's always like 2 or 3 in the morning when nobody's awake. Another cigarette for the walk. That's why I won't even be able to run. Alright, so I've been out here for about almost 30 minutes. Had one of them confront me and take a picture of me with his personal phone, because if you could hear me clearly, is that your personal, or is that, I think I said it was that a work phone, and he's like, no. So I don't know, and that's another thing you guys can answer in the comments too. Is that maybe breaking his policy while he's on duty to take a picture of me on his personal phone? I mean, I don't know if it is, or wouldn't think it is, but I would like to know that. So please comment on that. Well, the one's gone that was sitting there chilling. All right. Well, we're going to head on back around the front. Hang out a little bit. Hopefully we won't have no more confrontations. I just don't understand why he would have to take a picture of me. And in a ways, there's so many theories about that. It's a harassment. It's just a scare tactic, part of their investigation or whatever. But again, it's just like, all right, if you work in this building, do you not see the millions of cameras that when you come here every day, even at the gates back there, that's in the front doors, and You've already got video footage of me out here. You know what I mean? So it, it leads me back to harassment, trying to impede my First Amendment rights and stopping me what I'm doing. Because basically you made that whole 1 or maybe 30-second encounter, you made it all about you by getting into my video and me out here working. I should charge him like $500 a second or some shit. That's what I should do. Teach him a lesson. There's a car over here creeping. And this is, here's the address on it up here, the intersection here. That guy's just pulled over waiting for somebody or what? Come around creeping. We'll see. He can't see me now, so we'll see if he comes back around. And I hope everybody again is doing safe out there and is staying healthy. And if you do got this virus, my prayers are out to you. Let me know, and I will definitely specifically pray for you and ask millions or everybody that watches, or I'll put it on Facebook to pray for you. Just please be safe and stay at home as much as you can. And if you do go out, just keep an eye on your hands and your kids' hands. Anybody that's got kids, I got 2 of them myself. It's a handful sometimes, to protect them. But, I'll protect them with my life. All right. So nobody's hanging out front. Let's have oh yeah, there's a fire station over there. Sitting there wondering. Big ass clock up there, probably costed $100 grand. No fishing or swimming. That sucks. Bet you they got some really good fish in that pond right there. That pond's been there a while. What people think about the lock it or lose it, I guess, ends up on the ground. We also paid for that. So yeah, like I said, before the one officer came up and tried his little tactic, this is a good place to audit. And I think more and more people should do it and learn out here for sure. And, it's just about awareness. We want them to be aware that we're out here doing this and why we're doing it. And want to set the record straight. All right, guys and gals, and everybody. Just want to say again, stay safe and stay healthy, and I appreciate you guys watching these audits and supporting me. Please hit the thumbs up if you get a chance. It helps a lot. Main thing that helps me is I want you guys to comment. Say hi once in a while or email me or whatever you got to do. But if I see that you comment on these videos, I will get back with you pretty fast. And most of you know that I usually check it all the time. So let me know about a lot of the questions I had for you in this video, what you think and what your comments are. about, you know, how you would have handled that confrontation with the officer taking a picture of me. Stupid. But anyway, all right. Well, God bless and prayers all to you guys. I hope you have a good one and stay safe out there, and I hope the police don't beat you up.